Yeah, a little bit more. Would have been nice to win, obviously, but much better effort, much better all around, both sides of the ball, and on a different day we maybe change the outcome.
What was Charlotte FC missing in Leagues Cup?
Don't know. You'd have to ask Dean that. I think we probably didn't come out on Thursday with enough hunger. Didn't get in their face enough. Tonight we did that a lot better. And I think had we done tonight had we done Thursday what we did tonight, I think that result probably is a little bit different. And we may be talking about potential to still move on, but unfortunately that's we have one more game left, obviously, and want to exit on a good note. So we're going to be trying to put that right on Thursday.
Did it feel strange tonight having all the Chivas fans here at
You're asking the wrong guy, because the number of times I played in environments like that is fully expected, to be completely honest with you, and in ways it kind of gives you a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more emotion. It gives you a little bit more energy to play for. Obviously, when in the league we have our fans and fill out the place, and they create the energy for us. I'm sure it was very different for a lot of guys. Like I said, I've played in environments where you're supposed to be at home and you're not at home, and those games can be fun as well. So again, not surprised, not difficult, just a very different type of energy that you can feed off of.
Dean says he's expecting a heavy rotation for the game against Monterrey. I guess as one of the leaders, you guys look at that game, or are you kind of mentally preparing for Cincinnati now?
I mean, personally, I always look at one game at a time. I know it's really cliche, but when you're in multiple competitions, you do have to kind of keep an eye on both. But for us, we just have to focus on this last game on Monterrey, and get prepared for that, recover from this one, and Cincinnati will be on our minds come Thursday night after the game here.
There shouldn't be any lack of motivation for Cincinnati with 4 games. Yeah, you've won coming into that. What do you feel this team is capable of doing this year?
Yeah, obviously we started out really well, and I don't necessarily think we were playing that well, and then hit a rough patch, and now we're back to winning games, and like you said, we've hit a good run of form. 4 games, 4 games with a win, 5 unbeaten. I don't think it's unrealistic to look at the top 4 and try and make sure that we get that home advantage, and I think that's the aim at the minute, and I don't think, again, we should be looking at anything else other than that, because I think if you're thinking, let's just sit 5th, 6th, you leave yourself a little bit open for error. So the aim is to get in that top 4 and continue the run that we're on.
You get that positive inertia going wherever you finish.
Yeah, of course. I mean, listen, the momentum works both directions. You get in a bad moment and it just seems to constantly pile on. But the flip side of the coin is that you start winning games and you're playing well and you're being hard to beat and doing all the right things with and without the ball. All of a sudden, you create momentum to move yourself and propel yourself forward. And we've done that in the league, and we're going to have to continue to do that in the last 9 games and heading into the playoffs.
What do you feel the identity of this team is now?
I think it's the same that it has been. We're just getting results because I think we're playing more together. Guys are have a really good understanding of everybody's strengths, and just playing solid, team team soccer, and that's what we're built on. Being smart without the ball, and we're really taking our chances with the ball, and that's something that has definitely been probably the biggest change from the 2 or 3 games before the unbeaten streak started, is that we're taking chances, and we're a little bit tighter at the back than we had been in May and June.
Tim, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good night.